We're shooting our second of the 3 condos, but one we couldn't shoot today, so we're only going to end up posting 2 of them. This one is on 18th Fairway. Again, a 1962 single attached wall condo. These are called the Fairway Cottages, part of Shadow Mountain Country Club in South Palm Desert. Fantastic location, great neighborhood, very safe, very clean. And a very low HOAs. This one only shows 215. The other one showed 260. So I don't know which one is true. I would imagine they're the same, and one of those two does not have it right. Again, wish it was a bright, beautiful day here. We got overcast skies, but what can you do? It's still a fantastic neighborhood. If you look, newer cars, fairway views abounding all around you, well manicured fronts of homes, okay? A little bit of street parking, but that's to be understood. You got a single car garage. So let's go in and take a look. Again, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. This one just under 1,700 square feet. Pool, fairway, mountain views. Some renovations on this one here. You will see nice tile throughout just about, I think it's the entire home. Okay, that matches this here. Those 1960s kind of styles and doors and things like that. Let's go in. There are some people in here, so we'll have to shoot around them as we're doing it. Like the other one, we come in, we see a little bit into a peekaboo view of the kitchen. There is plenty of room in there around the dining room. You end up with great views. I'm going to start off on this one here to the right. Okay, now this is the laundry room. You got a stacked washer and dryer in there. Those look like full-size units. Okay, over here it's kind of more of a tool area. Just a storage closet. You've got another one right here. Kind of a second pantry, because I think there's one of these kind of over by the kitchen too. That looks like somebody's put custom shelves into it. As we go to the left, we enter the master suite. This one here is the original floor plan. So you've got a powder room, and as you can see, you've got all the linen closets over there. We've got 8 or so feet of closet on this side here. Just a nice area for a lady to have a private spot to put on her makeup and to leave the toilet so that it can be accessed by the other spouse. Some renovations in here. Now those cabinets and countertops look original, but those sinks look like they have been replaced at some point in the past. We have dual vanity mirrors on each side. Hey, there's that good looking guy we see every now and then. Okay, large mirror in the middle. Oh, I don't know how to turn on the lights over the top. And then we have over here the shower. Kind of a bigger step down into this one here. That's about a foot that you step down in that one there. And then you come up here to where the shower head is and everything else with it. Kind of original. These doors look like they're in very nice shape. Even though they look original stylings, I wonder if they've been replaced at some point in the past. But that's what's called a Roman tub, with how they're built here in the 60s and 70s. There was that done quite a bit. That is not original tile, so somebody has replaced that in the past. And that's why they got the bar over there, because you got the step down getting into the shower. Anyways, let's go this way here. The closet, we talked about that. The flooring, as I mentioned, is staying consistent through the house. Flooring might possibly stay. I mean, it's large, 16 or 18 inch squares. It's a decent quality. This again, a queen size bed in here. Big room, probably about a dozen feet wide, 16, 18 feet long, something like that there. Slider doors have been replaced here in the last few years. They're all very efficient, very modern looking. The plantation shutters, very functional, a little bit dated to me. Outside, we'll talk more about that overhang as we get there, but that's a great overhang for somebody who's going to be here during the summertime. If somebody wanted to open up the view, they could change that out for something else, but those of us who are here during the summer really appreciate that view. If it were removed or if it were done with slats, you would really open up the view going out there to the golf course. Okay, so let's go this way now. I'm going to do the kitchen this way. Okay, thanks. Kitchen's been it's been redone recently, I believe, or 10 or 15 years ago. That was the show you in the kitchen. So these are not original cupboards. We do still have the electric stovetop, microwave, dishwasher, fridge, all seem to be pretty standard in the same look. Oh, we do have a double Dutch oven installed in this one here.
New stove too.
Is it a new stove? Those ovens were not in the other one that we looked at, so it's nice to pick up that. So you get double Dutch ovens and then the stovetop behind you here. And very open going out here. This is some of the other agents. I hope they don't mind me saying it. You're okay. The makeup's on straight. You look beautiful on that there. But actually, sometimes having a person in is okay because it allows you to quickly get the size of the room. You know, because if it's always an empty room, you never know. But you get the dining room here. We've got a can't even say it, not a lamp, but chandelier. Thank you. I swear my mind's going. I have trouble with words at times. But fantastic view out the back here. Okay, here we go. Step back. You know, real quick, let me just show you the size. This is probably about, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is probably about a 12 or 14 foot sofa that's fitting in right there. And you can see you still got about another 4 or 5 feet on the far end. We got a foot or two on this end here to give you something to gauge the size of the living room on. The TV looks small compared to the sofa, but a nice big living room. And then over here, we have the den area, kind of with a little desk area set up. The other one that we were in, they had pushed out right here to create an extra 4 or 5, feet deep, maybe 10 feet wide in there, creating a larger room. That's probably the 100 square foot difference between this one and the first one that we saw. Out back, we've got stamped concrete in places. There are spots where it has begun to chip, so you may want to replace that. Whoops, a little louder there than I thought. But nice backyard, I'll tell you. The white rock's starting to look a little bit aged, okay, and we can see from just rain and wear and tear. The pool, excellent location for it, nice size, like the jacuzzi. Might want to do some new tile around it, okay, to breathe a little extra life into it. It's okay on the inside. It's starting to show some spots and chips in the plaster on it. So you may want to do that, go ahead and spend the 10 or 15 grand to get the pool area done. Even some of the cement over here on the decking starting to chip a little bit. So the sellers did tell me that there is some negotiating room on this one. It's priced at $429. So if you want to do the work, maybe we can get some price reduction for you. I sure do love the view off these. I'll tell you, as I'm sitting here talking, I'm just looking out at the view and swinging my head back and forth. It's just beautiful here. It really is. Over this way here, this was pretty much the same on the last one I looked at. The pool equipment's a little dated over there, but it does seem to be working. I see the waterfall flowing on the jacuzzi. We'd have to get it inspected to know for sure. Let's go inside. We got just 1 or 2 more rooms. Look at the guest room and the guest bath, and then we'll probably call it quits. So as we go back this way here through the den area, we go into the guest bathroom. It's very vintage. Okay, this is probably all original. It's a vinyl linoleum top. I mean, what is it? Gosh, you got the mirror here above. It all looks very original, but it looks too clean to be original. I'll tell you, because a 1960 home, especially these doors. I remember seeing these beforehand. There is just no sort of calcium buildup on them anywhere, and usually on this age of a shower, you do. Now, I will say again, this is newer tile. This is not original. So it's obviously had some work done in, I don't know if it's the last year or the last 10 years, but whatever way it's been done, it's then been maintained well, and it really shows nice. I even like the wallpaper. And everybody always makes fun of the wallpaper. I like older wallpaper. And then the guest bedroom. Very clean lines in here. The floorboards, the walls, all painted